Hey Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
We saw your video and loved it. Welcome to the team.
Athletes train to persevere. Success can still be achieved even when the odds are against you. I use media to reach success. Fight for your dreams. You've got this.
Hurricanes in goal, number 1, Greer Nagel. Number 12, Kayla Baker. Number 17, Abel Rep. Number 67, Sam Taylor. Number 21, Brenna Hubby. Number 19, Sophia Mullen. Number 77, Lexi Chambers. Number 8, Maddie Hamilton. And number 32, your captain, Benta Van Nelson. Before the opening face-off, the Lowes Lacrosse Association will honor the Creators Game by presenting the acknowledgement of Mi'kmaq territory in the Mi'kmaq Honor Song. Please, if you're able, rise and take off your headgear and direct your attention to the flags at the entrance end of the arena for the presentation of the acknowledgement and the honor song.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Prior to the singing of our national anthem, the ECWJLL would like to acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Acknowledging that we are in Mi'kmaq, the traditional ancestral territory of shared treaty relationship and friendship. It is very important that we continue to recognize our shared history.
Please, if you're able, remain standing for the presentation of O Canada.
welcome to the Den back here at the Sackville Arena. Lovely lower Sackville on the shores of the First Lake. As we get ready to go here today, it's your Sackville Junior A female Wolves taking on the Halifax Hurricanes. Second meeting of the year between these two teams. Wild one to start off. It was a 7-7 tie, so some unfinished business will be handled here tonight as both teams get ready to take to the floor. There the Wolves are ready to go. As always, I'll do my very best to let you know when your favorite player's on the floor. You know what I'm talking about. As we go to start off, we got Hovey, Mullen, Van Bilzen, Chambers, and Hamilton. Madison Hamilton will start us off. For Halifax, that's the captain. Cormier will start them off. Halifax versus Sackville, and we're off. Fight for the loose ball. Still a fight. Halifax picks it up. Halifax takes control. Into the offensive zone they go. Halifax looking to set up the offense. Wolves setting up the D. Halifax off to the side for number 8, down low. Halifax captain Cormier trying to come back up. That's knocked down by Hamilton. As Cormier retakes control. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Cormier passes across for number 8. That's Jollymore. That shot gets knocked down. And the shot clock will expire before they get the shot away. Martin in goal for the Wolves, I should say. As Van Bilzen looks to come out of the zone. Van Bilzen tied up, passes it out. That's picked up by Jollymore. Halifax right in on the attack. Kept to the outside. Oh, we got a high stick already coming to Van Bilzen. I didn't think that was that high. Chambers holds them to the corner. Pass in. Halifax loses it in the basket. Has Hart coming in. Shot. That's high up over the net. And picked up by Haas. But a high sticking call brings the whistle. And then Sackville will head to the box while Halifax will go on the power play here with 18:48 left in the first period. 5-on-4 advantage Halifax. On the high sticking call, Cormier will start them off from top. My count, there's only 12 runners out there for Halifax tonight. We'll see if that affects them during the game.
Wolves penalty to number 32, Van Bilzen, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Halifax cycles around up top. Halifax in motion. Coming back up top. Halifax cycles in. I believe that's Jollymore. Passes it off. Good job, Wolves. Keeping to the outside. Hart holds right in tight. Shot that goes wide. Nice save there by Martin. Got a piece of that. There's Cormier. Back up top. Dyer keeping him to the outside. Halifax got the shot. Back. Jollymore. Loose ball. As Hovey was pressing for that one. Back down to Cormier for Halifax. Halifax back up across the top. Halifax coming out from the corner. 8 seconds left. Shot in. Saved by Martin. Now Halifax again. It's Taylor for Halifax. Takes it back up top. Pass it off for Cormier. Back down to the corner. Halifax trying to find the open player. Knocked away by Dyer. Back up by Halifax. Halifax right in tight. Halifax with the shot. And another save by Martin. Coming up big in this penalty kill. As Cormier in with a low shot. That goes wide. Off the back of the net. As that was 12. Right in tight. Halifax shot goes high. Halifax again in with another shot. Halifax again. Martin save. Martin another save. Into the corner it goes. Halifax back up with it. Fresh 30 on the clock. 5 seconds left in the power play. And Dyer knocked that pass down. Dyer comes up with Dyer. 10 back down as the expired. Knocks it up to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen heads down the floor as the offense can get on now for Sackville for the first time this game. But not for long. Halifax takes control again as Hovey and Van Bilzen attacks from behind. Halifax gets it up over center. Halifax now. That's Lorette trying to get away from Haas. Haas on the back check, pops up free. Loose ball. Battling for the ball. Lorette comes back up with it. Lorette plays it down low. That gets picked up by Halifax. Sorry, that was Haas. Haas up for Hamilton. Gets it the other. Haas shot, scores! Haas to Hamilton and to the other Haas, and that puts in the back of the net. And after killing off an offensive surge by Halifax, Sackville gets the first goal from Cadence Haas at 15:58 left in the first period. And Sackville will jump out to a 1-0 lead and send them back to center as we got Dyer, Hamilton, Coffin, McPherson out there. Held for the ball. Up for Hamilton. Hamilton coming in alone. Hamilton with the shot. And it's saved by, that's Greer Nagel in goal there for Halifax tonight. As Jollymore battles in low. Halifax lobs the ball up. Comes out the center. Picked up by, that's Calder on the run. Hamilton passes that over to Harker. Harker. Ball pops free. Halifax trying to take back control. Coffin comes up with the ball. Coffin. Shoulders in. Coffin trying to get through the D. Coffin passes back up top as Calder puts the shot in. Save. Halifax up with the ball. Halifax looks to send that down the floor. Trying to find Lorette. That's Maggio. Maggio hands it off. As Baker driving in. Pass off. Shot. And it's saved by Martin. A good shot by Davis on Halifax. Hart. Picked up by Hovey. Hovey rushing in. Hovey trying to get around the D. Hovey in. Shot. Saved by Halifax. It's 13. Halifax, that looks like Blythe-Nagel. Battling for the ball. Mullins in there. Hovey comes in to help. Keeping Halifax in their zone. 10 minutes expires. And picked up by Coffin. Coffin catches Hovey in behind. Hovey with the shot. Saved by Greer. So that's Greer Nagel. Halifax coming back down the floor. Halifax 49. That's Christie with the ball. Hands it over to Young. Halifax. Pass across. Doesn't make its mark. Picked up by Hovey. Hovey now coming back down the floor as Sackville goes on the offense. Hovey hands it over to Hamilton. We got Haas out there. We got Harker. Hamilton across for Dyer. Dyer in with the low shot. Saved by Nagel. It's Nagel. Nice little pass behind the net there. Free it up. I'll have to remember that one. Lorette hustling down the floor. Gets over center. Haas keeping her to the outside. Hamilton. Haas and Hamilton combined. Pop the ball free along the boards. Halifax comes back up with it though. Halifax. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Off to Jollymore. 4 seconds. Jollymore in with the shot. And a loopy shot. Catches the corner. And just like that, we're tied 1-1 with 13:07 left in the first period. As Halifax on the quick shot. Well, the shot clock expired. Got one in the corner. It's over Martin's shoulder. As we go, Hovey back to center. Van Bilzen. Hamilton. Ready for this face-off. It's Cormier on the Halifax side. Battle for the ball. All battling for the ball. Finally, it's picked up by Mullen. Mullen heading down the floor. Mullen holds up, waits for the offense to come on. Mullen passes across for Coffin. Coffin has a look, tries to get it across for Dietrich. She ran into a wall, though. Ball picked up by Halifax off the boards. Halifax, Baker sends it all the way down, in behind the D. It's Davis, in tight, and scores. Halifax catches Sackville on a bad line change. They'll want that one back. And at 12:26 left in the first period, Halifax now jumps ahead 2-1. And back we go to center court. As Dyer ready to take the face off. Hanrahan. Coffin. Hamilton out there, as well as McPherson. Battle for the ball. McPherson picks up the ball. McPherson trying to take control. Hanrahan looking to help. McPherson drives her way down. The ball gets knocked free. McPherson chases it down into the Halifax zone. McPherson from the corner now. Comes back up with it. She's tightly checked. As Hanrahan tries to set the pick. And Halifax comes up with it. Halifax heading back down the floor. Halifax now over center. Halifax doing a good job, Crayland, keeping the ball, but now pop free. That was Jollymore. That was the pinball down there. Here's Coffin. Comes back up with it. Coffin checked by Lorette. Pops the ball free. Coffin chases it down to the corner. Coffin now passes back up to Hovey. Hovey now. Up top, Hovey has the look. Pass back down low to Harker. Her pass goes cross. Singer chasing that one down, but picked up and hustling back down the floor. It was Baker. But Dietrich checks, pops the ball free. Baker comes back up with it. Dietrich still harassing her. Harker took a shot in, but Baker still holding on to it. Shrugged off a few slashes. Now 19, the assistant. Shot, that goes wide. Loose ball up. 16 with the long shot. Misses the target. The shot clock expires. Free ball to the Wolves. Sackville looks like. No, we have wow. Yetman got a high sticking call in behind the play. There was a penalty on the play. That's why the ball is going back out to center. And Halifax is going back on the power play here. As it looks like Baker will start them off. 5-on-4 advantage for 2 minutes. Down to Cormier. Down to the corner for Halifax. Back up to Cormier. Back tops for Baker. Down the other side. Doesn't quite work. There's Davis. Just scored a goal. Back over for Jollymore. Jollymore looking for a lane. Can't find one. Puts it back to the corner. Loose ball. Sackville fights for the ball. Picks it up now. That's Hamilton. Rolls off a check. Hamilton. That's Hanrahan coming down the floor. Sorry. Hanrahan killing all times to time because they're killing the penalty. Has a finally popped free. But it's a interference, so free ball and free 30. As Dyer will pass that across for Van Bilsen. Van Bilsen holds on, takes a little. Van Bilsen just looking to kill off as much time as she can. Nice little move by Van Bilsen. Gets out of the trouble there. She's got 17 more seconds to kill on that shot clock, and she'll kill as much as she can. Bouncing ball. That's picked up and shot in by Hamilton. It's a save. She gets it on net, so a fresh 30 as Van Bilsen picks up the loose ball. Van Bilsen now fires it across. Dyer doesn't have the shot, so let's kill some more time. There's 40 seconds left on the penalty. Hamilton will just slow it down. As force Halifax to commit. Nora Haas out there letting some picks. Letting Hamilton keep some control. Hamilton again. 6 seconds left. Hamilton, the long shot in. Dyer in with the shot. And a save and a fresh 30 back on the clock. As Dyer chases it down. 12 seconds left now. As the ball gets knocked out of play. free ball to Halifax. But nice penalty kill by the Wolves. As 7 seconds remains in the Yetman penalty. As Nagel picks up the ball and heads in. Haas picks up that loose ball. That gets knocked free again. Halifax now. It's Lorette. Lorette with the ball. As Hamilton keeps him to the outside. Pass across. As Maggio plays that down. Bounce the ball, picked up. And that's picked off by Hovey. Hovey in behind. Hovey in the breakaway, coming down the floor. Hovey straight down the middle. Big six shot! And just missed. No, that was a save. Hovey picks up the rebound from behind the net. Fresh 30 now on the clock. Gets a little bit of a pick. As Nagel for Halifax. He'll pick up the ball. Puts up to Lorette. Lorette heading down the floor now. As Haas gives her a shove before she goes off. Pass across, misses the mark. As now that's picked up by Chambers. Chambers hustling down. Chambers has one to beat. Chambers coming in. Puts the shoulder down. Chambers shot. And a save by Nagel. If you're wondering, Halifax has 2 Nagels on their team. Just like we got 2 Haas and 2 Hamilton. Family affair here, this lacrosse. Dietrich puts the bump, gets picked. That's Christie hustling down the floor. She hands it off to Jollymore. Jollymore over to Baker. Baker trying to get in, held to the outside by Singer. Baker looks to use a pick. Nice job by Hanrahan picking that up. Won't let them inside the shooting crease. Ball gets shot off the boards. And that's it for the shot clock. As we'll get a free ball to Sackville here. The Wolves, Hamilton will start them off. Up. That's off Mullen's stick. That's picked up by Cormier. Cormier. Up and tight. 67. That's Taylor working their way in. Hamilton able to keep her outside. Pass up top, looking for Nagel. Last minute, that ball was knocked away. Dyer picks that one up. Dyer slipping out of the zone. Now Dyer. She's coming down on the run. She's got Harker up there with her. Dyer up to Harker. Harker coming in. Shot! Tried to go 5-hole, but Nagel knocked that one down. Dyer back up with the fresh ball. Dyer in for Dietrich. Shot from point blank. Another big save by Nagel. Nagel will fire the ball down the court. Picked up by Nora Haas. Haas trying to muscle her way through. Stick check. Ball pops free. As Maggio goes in after it to the boards. Haas still fighting for the ball. And then 10 seconds expired for the Wolves, so it's a free ball. Picked up by Lorette for Halifax. Halifax now looking to go into the zone. Hart shot in from a hard angle. Martin had the save there. Pass back up. That was a miss. Baker will pick it up from center. Baker now tries to drive in, tries to find a lane. Hart pushes to the outside. And the long shot, and Martin has that. As Martin sends it down the floor for McPherson. McPherson coming in. She got Singer and Hovey. McPherson crossed to Hovey. Oh! And Hovey just couldn't corral that pass in time, trying for the one-timer. As the Wolves pressure in tight. A little bit of high hit and got away with there. Hustling in. Shot! And nice save there. As Martin got the hand over. Battle for the loose ball. As Jollymore picks it up now. Jollymore looking to get back in. Passes across to Taylor. Taylor looks to get it down low. Ball pops free. Taylor comes back up with it. Taylor looking to drive in. Sent aside by McPherson. Across to Jollymore. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. Jollymore gets in. Jollymore with the shot. The save by Martin. And a crease violation. Ball will come to Sackville. Now Sackville looking to come out of the zone. Mullen. And set the pick. Hanrahan across the floor. Wolves set up on the offense now as Dyer comes in the joint. Dyer takes the pass from Haas. Dyer with the shot. Just misses the top corner. Loose ball, and that's coming back over center, so that's a free ball to the Hurricanes with 4 minutes left in the first period. 2-1, Hurricanes lead over the Wolves. As we got the defense out now, Yateman, Haas, Hart. Cormier with the ball for Halifax. Cormier looking for a lane, kept to the outside by the Wolves D. Pass across for Nagel, back to Cormier. Back down low for 24. That was Walsh that time. Yetman up with the ball. Yetman gets up over the center. Now Yetman puts it across for Dietrich. Dietrich gets the rest on. We got Singer, Hovey. Dietrich can't find a lane. Backs off. 14 seconds left. Hovey. High shot. Rebound off the glass, and again back over center. No, so that was off the goalie. No, we got another penalty coming here as the Wolves are heading to the box. The far referee called it at the whistle. Not sure what that call is, to be honest. Have to look that one up on the... But 2 minutes are back on the clock. And Wolves have had their fair share of penalty trouble. This is the third penalty already in the first. As Taylor walks it in. 5-on-4 advantage Halifax. Cormier puts it down low. Back up to Cormier. Cormier back to Taylor at the top. Oh, delay game they're calling. Wow. When the whistle blew, she didn't put the ball down. She rolled it, I guess. There's Jollymore. Into Taylor, right in the middle. And her shot went wide. Another shot in, saved by Martin. Taylor for Halifax will pick that up from the corner. Taylor back up top for Jollymore. Jollymore down low for Cormier. Cormier cycles back up top. Looking for Baker. That went off the boards. And Haas got a piece of it. But the loose ball back to Taylor for Halifax. Halifax back over the Cormier. Cormier passes it down to Jollymore. Jollymore looking like she's going to try to find a lane. Puts it back to Cormier up top. Cormier, the underhand. Nice shot. Nicer save by Martin. As heads to the boards. Ben Vilsen after it. But loose ball picked up by Jollymore. And now Taylor as Halifax resets up the offense. Looking to get some fresh legs on Baker. Over to Cormier. Cormier has 17 fresh off the bench. Tried to get up over the shoulder, and Martin gets the shoulder up and blocks it. There's Lorette now up top. Lorette over for Maggio. DiMaggio back to Cormier. As the Wolves keeping them to the outside. Halifax. Lots of zone time on this one. Nice stick save there by Martin. She has control and she sends it. Catches. Coming right out of the box. She got Hovey. Hovey. Coming down. Hovey. Cross. Shot by Dyer. That goes wide. Hovey and scores. Dyer missed the short side, but Hovey got the rebound off the backboards and sunk it in the open net. So the Wolves weather another penalty and come out with a goal on the other end to tie us up at 2 with 1 minute even remaining in the first period. 2-2 is the score. As we got Dyer ready to set to take this face-off with Hanrahan, Hamilton, Coffin, and McPherson out to start us off. Christie will take the face-off for Halifax. They battle for the ball. Loose ball into the Halifax zone. Everybody fighting for it. All the way to the corner it goes. Christie for Halifax will have some time to pick it up there. Now Christie heading down the court. Coffin challenges her. Christie gets up over center. Halifax looking at Coffin. Still in. Coffin on the back check. Pops the ball free. Hart comes up with it. Ball pops free again. There's a loose ball, and the 10 seconds expires in the Wolves zone. Free ball to Halifax with 21 seconds left in the first period. As Maggio rolls off a hit. Maggio trying to get up front. Turned aside. Now Taylor just looking to wear out the rest of the clock. Taylor looking in. Taylor with a shot. And a save at Martin with 5 seconds left. And once again, now do we have a high sticking call? Man, to Sackville. So 5 seconds left in this period. 2-minute high sticking call as Halifax starts off their 4th power play. As Baker right in, looking to get the shot, and they do right at the buzzer, but the save by Martin keeps the score 2-2 as we go to the first intermission. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, folks.
Morning, Sam.
Hey, Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
We saw your video and loved it. Welcome to the team.
Athletes train to persevere. Success can still be achieved even when the odds are against you. I use media to reach success. Fight for your dreams. You've got this.
Welcome back as we get set for the second period action here in the Den at Sackville Arena, as your Wolves will start off the second period down on the 5 on the penalty kill. This will be a 5-on-4. 2-2 is the score as we get set to play. Halifax will have the 5-on-4 advantage for a minute 56. Start of the second, hopefully it's the full minute 56 as Martin heads back to the office as we get set for the second period. Thanks everyone for watching. You're watching this on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Doing the streaming, and streaming wouldn't be made possible without our sponsors. Next Level U Recruiting. Identify, evaluate, promote. As well as McLeod, Lorway Insurance. Coverage, care, commitment is their tagline. As we get set to go here tonight. Greer Nagel heads back to the goal for Halifax. As looks to set up. Dyer and Cormier will face off against each other. As our defenders out there for the Wolves. The second period starts. Here we go. The free ball goes to not fair, so the Wolves. And a nice little move there by Dyer. Dyer trying to get through. Dyer in with the shot and save. And Greer had to move to make the save on that one. As picked up down low by Davis. As Halifax coming out of their own zone now. Wolves heading back on D. Halifax with the 5-on-4 advantage. Davis sets up, passes down low to Taylor. Taylor in tight for Cormier. Cormier trying to get in. But nice job by the D. Pushes her into the crease and gets a free ball to the Wolves. As Hanrahan looking to come out of the zone. Hanrahan able to shake off the check, get up over center. Now looks to kill that clock. As Hanrahan double team there. Hamilton just waiting to pick up that ball. Hamilton takes a beating but doesn't go back over center. Ball's knocked loose. Still loose. Hovey looking to see if she can capitalize on a loose ball. But Baker comes up with it. Baker heading down. Hovey trying to knock it out. Pass off to Cormier. Cormier picked that up and down low. Pass back up to Cormier. Cormier with a shot right off the top. Yeah, saved by Martin and goes up and out of play. Halifax starting off from their own zone. Back up to Cormier. Cormier over to Nagel. Back to Cormier. Cormier underhand shot. Saved by Martin. Coming back down the floor. Hovey picks up the ball. Hovey driving into the net. Hovey up and over, and that's a shoulder save by Nagel. Van Bilzen has the ball, and she'll calm that down. 9 seconds left in the Wolves penalty. As Van Bilzen looks to wait for Hart to come back on the floor, and she does. Halifax picks up the loose ball down low. Halifax passes up. That's off a stick. Picked up by Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen looks to catch right in front. Hovey. Backhand shot. Don't see many of those in lacrosse. That goes wide. Singer. No, that's Haas. Van Bilzen, hard shot. That goes high. Haas has one already. He's looking for another one. Loose ball, though, comes to the side. As Singer will come in after it. Singer rolls out of the corner. Cross. Low shot. Hovey. And a save. Hovey will looks to pick up the rebound. She calms that ball down. The offense is on. As cross to Haas. Haas down low for Singer. That's off her stick. Bouncing ball. As Coffin will pick that up with 20 seconds left. Nice little pick there by Coffin's shot, though, gets blocked and comes back up over center. So that was a deflection, so it's no whistle. No, one ref waved it off, but the other one called it, so they'll play from the Jollymore. We'll start off Halifax from the corner. Jollymore up for Lorette. Lorette brings it back up top, looking for Jollymore right inside. That's Davis, actually. Nice save there by Martin. Now again, Jollymore trying to get in. Jollymore fights her way in, gets the shot. Saved by Martin again. Lorette picks up the ball. Lorette looking for the corner. Taylor across, shot. And on. Taylor crosses to the top of the crease and able to get one by. And with 16:30 left in the second period, Halifax leads 3-2. on that goal by Taylor for Halifax. And sends them back to center as Hovey will come out to take the face off. We got Mullen, Van Bilzen, Chambers, and Hamilton out for this face-off for your Wolves. And it looks like Baker. Baker up with the ball. Baker looking to drive in. Push to the outside. Nice knocked out by Hamilton. Chambers. Baker again comes across the top. Looking for a lane. Can't find one. Baker slows it down. Looking for someone to pass off to. For Jollymore. Jollymore back up top. Trying to catch Baker coming in. That's broken up by Hamilton. Baker comes up with it again and gets sent to the floor. You come in the Wolves' house, you're going to feel it. Down. Dietrich almost away. Dietrich again. Shot! Off the post. Dietrich. Back out again. Dietrich picks up the rebound. Fresh 30 on the clock. Shakes off a hit. Dietrich looks to drive in. Dietrich in tight. And pushed in, and it's a crease violation. Free ball to Halifax. Halifax starting off from the own side. Imaggio. Pop free by Dietrich. Dietrich comes up with it. Dietrich driving to the net again. We'll head around behind and wait for the offense to set up. Dietrich has a look. Sees a lane. Dietrich in with the shot. Scores! L. Dietrich. That's back-to-back goals in games now for the rookie at 15-23. And we're all tied at 3. As Dietrich came out from behind the net, looked everyone away for the pass and saw the lane and took the shot and scored the goal. Here we go, back to center. Into the Jollymore versus Dyer for this one. Ball comes out of the circle, Hanrahan after. Dyer comes up with Dyer. Able to get through, Dyer. In tight, Dyer. That should be a high sticking call as Dyer had the up in the face. And it looks like the Wolves will go on the power play for the first time of the game. As Taylor, the goal scorer for Halifax, now heads to the box for a 2-minute sit at 15:09 left in the second period. 3-3's the score, and the Wolves on the power play as Dyer awaits the ball at center. We got Mullen, Hamilton, Hovey. Dyer passes it off to Mullen, down low. Back up, or Mullen, back tops for Dyer. Dyer puts that over for Hamilton, now in motion. Oh, and pass to Mullen, didn't quite connect. As Haas now over for Dyer. Dyer, and scores! Dyer from the top. The underhand shot. Those are hard to track for the goalies. And able to get it in just inside the post. And a power play goal at 14:40 by Ali Dyer. Another rookie, by the way. And the Wolves will have their first lead since the first goal of the game. It's now 4-3 Wolves as they head back to the center court. And it looks like Hovey against Davis. Baker for Halifax. We've got Mullen, Chambers, Van Bilzen and Hamilton out there. Van Bilzen picks up the loose ball. Van Bilzen heading back into the Halifax zone. Van Bilzen slows it down up top. Lets the offense start. Hamilton looking to set a pick. Over for Mullen. Down low, shot in. And the rebound is Chambers. Gets dumped in front of the net. And it's looks like a free ball going to the Wolves as Mullen will start us off from the boards. Mullen has a look back up top for Hamilton. Hamilton. Mullen sets a little bit of a pick, trying to find a lane. And we got an full interference call. And who's heading to the box this time? It looks like the Wolves again. I thought that's called a move and pick, but anyways. The Wolves Penalty woes continue with 14:08 left in the second period. Wolves lead 4-2, but now Halifax goes on the power play. As Davis will start off from center. Davis down to Taylor. Taylor, Baker, up to Taylor. Taylor back to Davis at top. Halifax starts some motion. Back to Davis. Wolves keeping him to the outside. Trying to find a lane. Davis back in tight for shot. That goes wide by Taylor. Bouncing ball picked up by Hovey. Hovey looks to roll off a check. Hovey's got to get her down the floor. And Hovey looks to send it down, but that's picked off by Baker. Baker looking to catch in front. Dyer, nice job there picking off that pass. Now Dyer slips through. Dyer in over center. She's got Hovey with her. Dyer lost the ball. Dyer to Hovey. That gets knocked away. Bouncing ball bounces into the crease. And we got another high sticking call. Looks like this time to Halifax. So we'll go 4-on-4. And Wolves will get a ball at center as Hamilton comes out to take it. That's the younger Hamilton. Coffin joins the crew. And Chambers. Over to Chambers. Chambers down low to Dietrich. Dietrich back up to Chambers. Chambers gets Coffin. Coffin cross up top. Shot. And a nice save there by Nagel. Nice play there by the Wolves. Shot in. That goes off a body. Doesn't make it through. Bouncing ball picked up by Chambers. Chambers down low to Dietrich. Dietrich pass across for Coffin. Coffin. Shot went wide. Dietrich chases down the rebound. 11 seconds left on the clock as Coffin puts it across. Chambers in with the shot. The save there as Nagel was able to get across. Halifax with the ball down deep. Sends that down the floor. Cormier's in behind the D. Fortunately, the pass doesn't connect. Cormier in the corner as the Wolves D come out. Over to Nagel. That's off a stick and into the corner as Hamilton challenges for the ball along the boards. Picked up by Lorette. Lorette now for Halifax trying to come out. 4 seconds left in the clock. And a shot in, and Martin throws up the chicken wing and holds the ball. As Martin just likes to pass it off. And the Wolves come right back down the floor. Hamilton passes off to Van Bilzen. Back to 5-on-5 is Van Bilzen. It's actually power play for the Wolves, but Nagel for Halifax. Now that's knocked out of her basket, and down the floor it goes as Hamilton will have to go pick it back up. 7 seconds left in the Wolves power play now. As that goes up the floor to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen slows it down. And we're back to 5-on-5 as the Halifax penalty expires. Cross for Dietrich. Dietrich up for Chambers. Chambers plays it down into the corner. As Mullen will gather it in. Cross just over the head of Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen picks it up. 6 seconds left. This puts the shot in. That goes wide. As that was Calder. Shot goes wide. Wolves switch up to the D as Hanner and McPherson. Hovey challenges at center. Lorette protecting the ball. Lorette hands it off. 24, that's Walsh. Cross, shot! Oh, off the post and out. Baker had a shot there. She had the opening as Martin pats her post. Thank you very much. Nagel fires that, and that goes out of play at the bench. It'll be a free ball Wolves as the Wolves offense come on. As McPherson goes into the zone. McPherson passes that off to Dyer. Heads to the bench. Dyer Trying to get in. Dyer in tight. Shot. That goes wide. Bouncing ball. As Singer comes up with it. Singer comes in with a hard shot. And that's gathered in by Nagel. Nagel looking to catch in behind. Nagel sends it the length of the floor. As Hamilton will get back there to the corner. Hamilton. Maggio on the back check. Pops the ball free. Hamilton picks it up again. Hamilton getting out over center. But the ball's knocked free again as they battle along the boards. Loose ball picked up by Dyer. Dyer in. Dyer trying to roll off. Dyer hands it over to Singer. Singer. Her shot deflected high and up and over the net. 4 seconds left in the shot clock. As and in behind the play. Something's going on. The whistle blows and 2 players immediately head to the box. Oh, and another one. It looks like it's a water timeout for the goalies. That's a lot of equipment, and there's no place to put your water bottle at the net. You don't want the water on the floor either, not like in hockey. So 8:56 remaining in the second period. And the Wolves leading 4-3. We'll be back to 5-on-5 when they get back on. Wolves, will, as always, would like to thank our sponsors to make this happen. Couldn't do it without them. Our game day sponsors, Seal Subaru. Our supporter sponsor is Guysborough Transfer. And our friend sponsor is Wingin' It in 10 Talon. Wings would sound good. And always the best. You're watching this on Maritime Athletic Profile. And this wouldn't happen either without our streaming sponsors that allow us to stream all our home games. And those are McLeod Lorway Insurance. Coverage, care, and commitment is their motto. As well as Next Level U Recruiting. Identify, evaluate, promote. We'll be starting off as Halifax will have the ball at center. Roughing call is reason 2 are sent to the box. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next. Oh, we got. Okay. 5 minute to Halifax, 2 minute, or 5 minute to Sackville, 2 minutes to Halifax. So 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Shot and a save. And a bouncing ball, and that's. Oh, that went in. Oh my gosh. So a crazy bounce went up and over and found its way in the net. It was a weird one. And just like that, it's 4-4 as they head back to the center court. So a minute 46 left in the offsetting. And then it'll be a 3-minute power play for Halifax after that. But right now it's 4-on-4 in that fluky goal. A hard rubber ball, you never know where it's going to bounce depending on the spin. Comes out. Van Bilzen comes up with it. Van Bilzen into the Halifax zone, slows it down. Over to Calder. Calder up to Van Bilzen. And looks like we got a moving pick call. So free ball to Halifax as the D come on with Yetman and Haas. Taylor passes to Nagel. Nagel looks to find some room for Halifax. Haas keeps her to the outside. They were teammates on U17 Nova Scotia last year. Looking for Nagel. Nagel turns, fires, and Martin got a piece of it. As Halifax, Nagel back to the boards after the ball. Nagel forcing away up top. Hands it off to Maggio. Maggio back to Nagel. Nagel right and tight. Shot. Another save by Martin. Halifax pressing hard on the 4-on-4, and they still got a power play coming. Maggio comes up with it. Maggio gets it to Nagel right at the top. And scores. Blythe Nagel, sister of the goalie, and a call-up as she's a U17 player. She'll be a junior age next year. And I'm pretty sure that, well, I don't know, but that could be her first junior goal. And puts Halifax back in the lead at 5-4 with 7:25 left. And still 29 seconds in the 4-on-4. Halifax has scored 2 goals in the 4-on-4 and still have a power play to come. As Hovey and Baker in for the face-off. Comes up, picked up by Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen driven to the boards, then to the ground. Boy, as Halifax pressing hard as Lorette heads to the corner for Halifax. Picks up the ball in the offensive zone. Hamilton keeping her to the outside. Lorette passes it up to Jollymore. Jollymore slows the play down, looking for a lane. Hovey keeps her to the outside. Jollymore again, comes right in. And up and over. Jollymore found the lane and got in there. And 3 quick goals has put Halifax in the lead, 6-4. And that was a power play goal. But since it was a major penalty, I believe it'll go down to a 2-minute power play. And Halifax will remain on the power play with a 2-goal lead at 6-4. We'll see what happens here. Or do they just keep going? So yeah, the clock stays, so it's 2:30 left in the penalty. It's Chambers coming in for the Wolves. Chambers takes it in behind the Halifax net. Chambers shakes off a hit. Chambers passes back up. Dietrich had to control that. Picked up by Mullen. Mullen has Chambers slipped there. Battle along the boards. Over for Dietrich. Dietrich. Over shot! Nice shot and a nicer save as Nagel was able to kick out the foot on that one. Dietrich gathers that back up again. Another fresh 30 on the clock. As the Wolves looking to kill off this penalty and hopefully get a goal out of it too. As Dietrich comes in to help. Dietrich chases down the loose ball. 13 seconds left in the shot clock. Dietrich cycles back up top. 7 seconds. Dietrich in with the long shot. And that's picked off and coming right back down the floor. Halifax is in behind. Hovey fresh off the bench. And it's Christie. Hovey and Christie with the scores. Hovey did everything she could to take that shot away. But Christie able to power through. And they get shot up and over. And Halifax's run continues with another power play goal. And they're still keeping Dyer in the box. The score is now 7-4 Halifax. As they got, not sure what the signs are. And they're calling for I think there might have been a misconduct. And it looks like we might be having a goaltender change here. As Kayla Martin, who's been standing on her head but has had just a couple minutes of a rough patch, gets a chance to reset. And Peyton Lawler comes onto the floor. Miss Lawler is a U17 goalie for the Wolves 17 minor system. Great goalie too. And she comes in. I believe this will be her first junior game appearance. As she sets up in relief. Gets a warm up here. So Lawler on the warm up. Everybody gets a moment. Dyer remains in the box, but I don't see anything on the clock as far as the penalty goes. I think it's a 10-minute misconduct at this point. As if I read the hand signals right, I'll have to go back and see. I could probably do that right now. As they get ready to face off. We got 5-on-4 out there. Dyer in the box, but okay. The ref's telling the Wolves it's a 5-on-5 situation. So Harker comes in to join. So it's saying Dyer's in the box for slashing, but it's not explained, but I don't have the full update yet. As Wolves now in tight, 5-on-5. Van Bilzen. Pass across, goes to the boards. That's picked up by Mullen. Mullen. Haas set a bit of a pick. Mullen got the shot in, saved by the Halifax goalie. Loose ball. Okay. Picked up by Harker. Harker now. Plays that down. That goes into the corner. Halifax picks that up. Halifax, Jollymore trying to get out of the zone. Knocked away by the Wolves. Loose ball coming up. That's picked up by this. No, we got a high sticking call to the Wolves again. As Harker heads to the box. Oh boy, oh boy. 4:44 left in the second period. Halifax jumping out on a 4-goal run to 7-4. And on the power play again as Hamilton, Van Bilzen, Norris, or Haas, sorry. Back up Davis. Up to Taylor, down to Cormier. Taylor heads to the net. Halifax looking to set up the offense. Back up top, but that's picked off by Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen. And back down the floor, Van Bilzen. Back check there. Bouncing ball picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton holds up. Singer comes on. Coffin comes on. That pass got knocked by Taylor. Bouncing ball deep into the zone. As Coffin comes up with it, only 5 seconds. Coffin in with the shot. That goes wide. And the shot clock will expire, and Halifax will pick up the free ball at center. And Taylor will start off Halifax into the zone. She'll pass over to Cormier and head to the bench. Down low for Nagel. Nagel for it's Lorette. Her shot. Oh, and that's an up and over. Just under the crossbar, and extends Halifax's lead to 8-4 at 3:29 left in the second period. As Halifax sends the Wolves back to center, and we got Coffin, McPherson, Hanrahan, Hamilton out. And Dyer finally back on the floor. That was another power play goal, I believe, for Halifax. Coffin puts that across. That's knocked down. Picked back up by Dyer. Dyer holds up. Dyer plays it down low for Hanrahan. Hanrahan walks it back up top. Shoots it in. Bouncing ball. That rolls into the crease. Picked up by Nagel the goalie. Pass down, just bounced by Christie. Hanrahan knocked it back into the zone, picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton. Pen is, Hart heads towards the net. Hovey comes on. Hamilton sees the lane. Hamilton with a shot. And a save as that's Nagel to Nagel as Blythe Nagel heads down the floor for Halifax. Yetman challenges her, pushes her to the offside. She'll pass off to Cormier, head to the bench. Cormier across for Davis with the ball for Halifax. Baker comes in, sets a pick. Can't find a lane. Puts a shot off her own teammate's head, and that's off the back. That's a shot clock expires. Good D by the Wolves. And Lawler all the way down the floor. Picked up by Davis for Halifax. Coming to her own zone, passing up, looking to catch Baker on the move. That gets deflected and goes in. And now we got a high stick again in behind the play as, oh my gosh, Calder heads to the box for the Wolves, who cannot seem to stay out of penalty trouble. They got 1:53 remaining in the second period. Let's get through this on the penalty kill. Hanrahan, Haas out there, Hovey and Dyer. Cormier with the ball for over to Taylor. Down low for Baker, back up to Taylor for Halifax. Back to Cormier up top. Taylor heading in front of the net. Dyer in with a shot, saved by Lawler. The other one is Taylor. Takes the ball in behind the net. Halifax, fresh 30 on the clock. Back up to Cormier up top. Pass over, shot in by Imaggio. That's knocked away and picked up by Dyer. Dyer, now she's off to the races. Dyer coming down. Dyer trying to get around Cormier. She does. Dyer in tight, shot! And just missed the far side as Dyer was looking to pick that far corner. The loose ball is now picked up by Taylor. Taylor passes that down low. As Jollymore looking to get in. Hanrahan keeps her right to the outside. Lorette in with the shot. Save. Pass coming out. Bouncing ball. As Hovey chases that one down. Hovey coming into the zone. Hovey looking to get around Christie. Hovey's shot. Short and bounces up and out of play. As Cormier will pick it up from the Halifax end. 30 seconds left in the second period. Halifax leading 8-4. What was a close game. As Hart challenges Halifax. Lays it down low. Pass across for Christie. Halifax in, back into Lorette. Up top to Cormier. Tops for Christie. Christie puts the shot in. And a save by Lawler. Rebound rolls out. Another save by Lawler. Back in now. Nagel comes up with it. And that's it. So after 40 minutes and a ton of Halifax penalties, the score is Halifax 8, Sackville 4. As we go to the second intermission, we'll be back, everybody, in about 10 minutes. We'll see you then.
Hey, Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
We saw your video and loved it. Welcome to the team.
Athletes train to persevere. Success can still be achieved even when the odds are against you. I use media to reach success. Fight for your dreams. You've got this.
And welcome back to the den as we get set for third period action here, as the Wolves have a hole to get themselves out of, with Halifax leading 8-4 on a 5 minute, a 5 goal late in the second half of the second period has put them ahead 8-4 on what was a really close game. And just for you, those of you counting the period, we'll be starting off the period shorthanded with 7 seconds left in the Wolves penalty. 5-on-4 advantage, Halifax. As Hovey gets the ball, but knocked down by Baker. But it looks like we've got a penalty coming here. Should be a cross-checking call. Yep, yeah, that's what it is. As Baker heads to the box with 1 second left. So it'll be 4-on-4 for a whole second. And then the Wolves will go on a much-needed power play as they're looking to get back in this. Our goalie Martin's back in between the pipes for the Wolves, as she got a reset there. Thanks to Miss Lawler for stepping in for the last bit of the second period. As Calder out of the box. And they got to figure out who's going to come on. And here goes Chambers. All right. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Hamilton over to Chambers. Chambers down low to Dietrich. Dietrich back up to Hamilton. Hamilton to Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen over top. Puts the shot, but that bounces and the shot clock expires. As Yeah, so it's Halifax's ball. As Van Bilzen just, that's passed right in. Nicely done, right in Maggio. Nice save by Martin. There's a nice set play by Halifax there. As the Wolves have to press to get back in this game. Nice pick by Haas. Lets Hamilton come up. Hamilton now as the Wolves set up their offense. We got Mullen, Van Bilzen, Hovey, and Coffin. Hovey back up top. Hard shot in. That's wide. No. Geez, they're already calling the over and out before it even got close to the line. Here we go, guys. Halifax. Jellymore picks it up from her own zone. Passes it up to Taylor for Halifax. Immediately challenged there by McPherson. McPherson keeping them off. Calder in to help. Taylor for Halifax takes it down to the corner. She's met there by Yetman. Halifax just killing off the penalty time as Hannaran comes in the challenge. Taylor comes across. Taylor with a shot. And that went off somebody and up into the net. The shot was going low but came in high. And it's another goal, a shorthanded goal for Halifax now. As Taylor will be credited with that one. Second goal of the game for Taylor of Halifax at 18:07 left in the third period. And it's now 9-4, Halifax leading. As Hovey comes on, we got Dyer out there. Hamilton, Haas, and Mullen. Dyer in for the faceoff. Dyer comes up with the ball. Dyer drives into the zone. Dyer trying to split the D. Dyer in tight shot. And that gets deflected wide. Hovey up out of the corner. No, that was a save because it's fresh 30 on the clock. Over to Hamilton. Over to Dyer. Penalties expired. Back to 5-on-5. As up to Dyer. Everybody's in motion trying to get a Dyer in there. Hovey with the shot and through the 5-hole. Yes, you got Nagel moving. Hovey from Dyer at 17-37. And the Wolves try to pick away at this lead here. Still got lots of time. Don't go anywhere. 9-5's the score as you're watching this on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Brought to you by the sponsors Next Level U Recruiting and McLeod Lorway Insurance. As Dyer back to center court, ready to take the ball. Comes out, picked up by Coffin. That's chopped away. McPherson hustles down after it. McPherson rolls off a check coming over across center. McPherson has a look, gets a little bump there. It's Hamilton. McPherson hustling in. McPherson in hard. Puts it off the goalie's helmet, but stays out of the net. There's a loose ball picked up by Halifax. Halifax now coming right back down the floor. As Davis for Halifax holds up. Nice control there by Davis to keep the ball. As Davis rolls off Coffin. Davis holds up for Halifax. Passes the ball over. That's Maggio has it. Maggio looking to go down low. Wolves keeping her to the outside. Pass in. Hamilton got a piece of that. 4 seconds left. It's Cormier. Puts the hard angle shot. Saved by Martin. Martin gathers up the ball. Passes that out. No. Mishandle. Taylor in again. Taylor driving to the net. Tries to poke it in. Loose ball and Martin quick to keep it out. Picked up by Hart. Hart hustling down the floor. Now we got not sure what that whistle was. But free ball and Taylor in behind. Taylor in all alone. Shot and scores. Not sure what the possession change call was. But caught the Wolves unaware. And Halifax takes full advantage. And Taylor pots another one. Then regains the 5-goal lead for Halifax at 16:15 left in the third period. Our game day sponsor today is Steel Subaru. Supporter sponsor is Guys Row Transfer. And our friends sponsor is Winging It. 10 Talon. Hovey in for the face-off here. As we're back. 10-5. Halifax leads. Hovey versus Christie. That was unfair, so goes to the Wolves. As Hovey plays the ball up top to Hamilton. Hamilton looks to see if she can drive in. Hamilton with the shot. Tried 5-hole. Closed by Nagel. Nagel now looking to see what she can do. Nagel hands off to Christie. Christie trying to roll out of the zone. Chambers looking to keep her in. Wolves doing everything they can. They succeed. And the 10 seconds expires. Up to Hovey. Hovey now just scored a goal, looking for another one. She'll slow it down, though, as we got Harker. We got Dietrich out on the floor as well. Cross to Dietrich. Dietrich from the corner. Top to Calder. Over to Hovey. Hovey fakes Hovey and scores! Hovey across the top and caught that bouncing ball right at the bottom. As the Nagel sisters have a chat in the Halifax crease. And the Wolves once again reduce the lead to 4. And still lots of time with 15:26 remaining in the third period. As they send us back to center court. Dyer looking for the face-off with Hamilton, Hanrahan, Coffin, and McPherson on the floor. Dyer wins the face-off. Drives her into the zone. Dyer in. Dyer coming in. Shot! And it's saved by Nagel. Picked up by Baker for Halifax. Baker protecting the ball and gets out over center. Baker hustling in. Looks to power. Nice chop there by Hurt. Hurt looking to catch that ball. Hurt picks up the loose ball. Hurt heading in. Hurt drops the shoulder and looks to drive in. That ball gets knocked free. Picked up by Haas. Haas and Hurt, the two defensive specialists, working down low in the offensive zone, doing a great job. Dietrich gets the bouncing ball. Dietrich now holds up. 13 seconds left on the clock. Dietrich's pass, though. That's picked off by Taylor. Van Bilzen hustles in hard, knocks the ball free. Dietrich comes up with it. Dietrich gets a hit across the head there. No call. As ball to the Wolves. Haas cross for Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen looks for the corner, but Nagel closed the door. Back up top to Hovey. Hovey now has a look. Hovey finds the lane, but that's a save there. As Nagel hands it off to Christie. Christie coming out of the crease. Christie keeps control. Passes that down the floor. That goes by as Chambers hustles down into the funny bounce. Yetman will come try to pick that up as Maggio for Halifax. But Chambers able to fight off over across center. Chambers now will carry the ball down to the boards. Chambers holds up. Puts it back up to Calder. Calder has a look. Flips out of her basket. 15 seconds left on the shot clock as Nagel comes up with it for Halifax. Nagel chasing down the loose ball as Chambers able to use the body and take control. Chambers passes that up. Picked up by Mullen. Mullen now setting up the offense as Coffin, Dyer, Harker come out. Mullen puts in the shot. Save. Rebound. Picked up by Lorette. Lorette hustles down the floor for Halifax. Halifax, Cormier in behind. Bounce and pass goes to the boards. Cormier will pick it up from the corner as Hovey goes right in after. And, stick goes up high, and we got another high sticking call as the shot goes wide. Davis, but as soon as it's controlled by the Wolves, the penalty's called, and that's Hovey heading to the box for a high sticking call here at 12:43 left in the third period. And what the Wolves did not need was another penalty. And here we go, back on the penalty kill. As we got Hamilton, Van Bilzen out there, as well as Davis starts off to Cormier. Down to the corner for Halifax. Halifax back up to Cormier. Back up to Davis. Halifax in motion. To Jollymore. Down to Cormier. Cormier, 7 seconds left in the shot clock. Looking to catch Baker in front. Shot! And power play goal by Davis. It's her second one of the night, I believe. And Halifax able to reestablish that 5-goal lead here with 12-12 left in the third period. As Halifax sends them back to center court. And Dyer right out there wanting to get this thing going. Coffin, Hanrahan, Hamilton, and McPherson out for this faceoff. As we got Christie versus Dyer at the faceoff circle. Loose ball, Baker hustles in, gets the ball. Dyer drives her to the boards, pops the ball free, but picked up now by Christie. Christie for Halifax, trying to get in. Coffin trying to pop that ball free. Christie able to get that down in front. And another penalty coming here. As Coffin heads to the box. I think he was calling two. Oh, he's calling two. Yeah, Christie heading to the box as well. High stick for two and a roughing for two. Offsetting penalties at 11:51. So it looks like we'll go on the 4-on-4. Let's see if the other penalty goes up on the screen. Yep. And Halifax will get the ball at center. As it looks like Nagel will start off Halifax. Nagel passes off to Maggio. That's picked off, and that's Dyer heading down. Dyer in a race with Maggio. Dyer in, shot, and saved by Nagel. Nagel fires that back down. Harker was going after that one. Passed into the corner. I believe that's Hope of Halifax. Now taking the ball out, up to Nagel. Nagel, the call up for tonight. Fitting right in there, I would say. I've known Blythe for a long time, though. Great player. Just wish she was on the Wolves like she is sometimes with us. As Davis playing with the down to the corner for Cormier. Cormier, cross crease. Jollymore and Lorette. Nice passing there by the Halifax squad. Got the shot. Nicer save there by Martin. As Cormier starts off Halifax again. Fresh 30 on the clock. Pass down to the corner for Lorette. Lorette comes back up top, right in at the crease, as Davis paid the price and made the shot, but went wide. Hope for Halifax, looking against the boards for Hart, working against them, and interference, so a fresh ball to Halifax from the boards as Lorette will pick it up for Halifax there. Lorette for Halifax. Hamilton keeping it to the outside. Passed it off to Jollymore up top. Jollymore. Cross pass. As Davis has to corral that one down. Passed across for Cormier. That was Hope, actually. Cormier looking to find a lane in. 4 seconds left. Cormier trying to get it back to Lorette. And that's it for the shot clock. And a free ball to Halifax. Halifax heading back down the floor. Under 10 minutes left in this game. As Mullen takes it over center. Mullen now hands over to Hovey. Hovey. Cross there for Haas. Haas slows the play down as Dyer back on the floor. Dyer heading to the front of the net. Over to Hovey. Hovey. Shot in. That goes wide. Now Coffin puts a hard angle shot in. Picks back up the ball for a fresh 30. Coffin working her way in. Pass back to Hovey, but that misses, and that looks like it's going to go over center. So that's a free ball to Halifax there, because once you bring the ball into the zone, you can't take it back out. Baker will start off Halifax. And Halifax starts off Haas. Baker driving her way in. Baker right in. Baker shot. And scores. Baker able to drive right in and put the shot in the back of the net and extend the Halifax lead back to double again. So it's 12-6 with 9:07 remaining in this third period as Halifax sends us back to center court as Hovey versus Jollymore at the face-off dot. Ball comes out, picked up by Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen looking to go down. Van Bilzen, backhand pass, too high for Harker. Funny bounce, but that's okay. Picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton from the corner. Hamilton looking for a lane. Catches Hovey. Mullen on the move. Put the shot in. Saved by... Now, Hovey down to the corner. Rolled back up top. Pass across. That's knocked down by Halifax. As Harker trying to hack that one free. Got it up. And Dietrich takes one off the head. Puts the shot in. That goes up and out of play. It'll be a free ball to Sackville. Up to Hovey. Hovey now. Trying to find a lane. Hovey. Fakes to Dietrich. Gets over to Dietrich now. Dietrich. Can't find a lane there. Everybody's on the other side. Shot in. Save. Loose ball. Harker. Almost got a piece of that. As Jollymore now behind her own net. Jollymore passes that one up to Taylor. Taylor now coming down the floor. Taylor passes across for Maggio. Maggio passes, looking to catch Christie. Or that's, sticks go flying there. That's Walsh. And Walsh not happy, and Haas even more unhappy as we got a third player in there too. And it looks like Walsh will be escorted from the game. That's 7, the clock runs. 7 minutes left in the game. So Walsh is ejected, and Haas heads to the penalty box. So we'll have to see what goes up on the board. As they sort this one out, they've stopped the clock now. It's at 7:12. As they as tempers are flaring, and if anybody was to throw punches, I would think it would be the Sackville at this stage of the game, with the Halifax sitting up 12-6. So it looks like we got a high stick and a roughing and a game misconduct. Still waiting to see what's going to happen up on the board. Is the So it looks like it's a 5 and a 2 is what I'm guessing as the penalties are. As they have their discussion. Like I said before, a lot of these players have all played with each other over the years between Halifax and it's the Female Lacrosse League. Players at this level have seen each other quite a bit and get to know each other. As the captains get sent back to their respective benches to relay the information from the referees. And of course, you're watching this on Atlantic Maritime Profiles, or Maritime Athletic Profiles, sorry. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching this show. I hope you have as much fun watching it as I have telling you about it. But what a great job they're doing here with the multiple camera angles and the everything. Is like feel like a pro doing this. But all wouldn't happen without our sponsors like Next Level U Recruiting, Identify, Evaluate, and Promote, and McLeod Lorway Insurance. Coverage, care, commitment. So it looks like it'll be a 5-on-4 advantage for. This is just showing the 5-minute penalty to Halifax is what's up on the board. So 5-minute power play. As it looks like Haas just got the misconduct out of it. Bad bounce picked up by Halifax, who sends it down the floor. Halifax just be more than happy just to kill off this penalty as Dyer will start off the Wolves from her own end. Dyer now down the floor. Over to Hamilton. Van Bilzen down to the corner for Hovey. Back up to the Van Bilzen. Cross for Dyer. Hamilton going in, looking to create a lane. Dyer, backhand pass to Hamilton. That rolls into the corner as the shot clock expires. Now, that's picked up by Nagel. Nagel out to Davis. Davis for Halifax, up to Christie, just over her head. Christie comes back up with the ball. Christie, that's why you cradle. Look at her fighting it off, keeping control of the ball. As Yetman right on her. That's Calder. And the ball, Halifax loses. It goes into the penalty box. Chambers will start off the Wolves. Chambers, her pass across. Halifax got a piece of that. That was Lorette. But Hovey picks up the loose ball. Hovey brings it in. Fresh 30 on the clock, Hovey. Looking for someone to pass to. Gets it over. Bouncing ball, though, Singer has to chase that one down. Singer now, bring it back in. Still 15 seconds left on the clock. Gets it to Coffin on the back door. And, oh, the ball got through Nagel, rolled along the line, but stayed out. As Coffin, a little high on the hit there, as Baker drives it all the way in. Baker, my God, what a great game she's had for Halifax here. As Baker just controls the ball, puts the long pass right into Lorette, and she scores. Baker drawing all the attention, and Ava Lorette for Halifax walks up to the crease and able to get the pass at the back door. And puts another one in, a shorthanded goal. So at 5:07 left in the third period. Or am I wrong? It's 4-on-4. That's an even strength goal. Sorry. No, it is 5-on-4 out there, but they got two penalties up on the board now. So anyhow, the important thing is, or depending on your frame of mind, is it's 13-6 Halifax over Sackville with 5 minutes left to go in the third period. As no, I'm not the only one confused. The ref's over talking to the timekeeper. Oh, they got it all fixed up. There we go. Ref makes his count. It's 5-on-4 for the Wolves as Dyer in for the face-off. Picked up by Van Bilzen. Van Bilzen up to Hamilton. Hamilton forced to the outside by Taylor. Hamilton rolls off shot, and we've got a Wolf in the net, but the ball stays out as Dyer comes up with Dyer coming off the boards. Dyer, hard low shot, that misses. And rebound, now will go back over center. So that'll go a free ball to Halifax. As Halifax will start off from the corner. 4:44 left in the third period. 13-6. Halifax leads as Taylor for Halifax will start them off. Mullen. Nagel comes in with the pick there, but Hamilton As Taylor just happy to kill off time as Hamilton pushing it there. A good job coming in is Hart. Push the ball. And now coming in is Hamilton. Hamilton got checked from behind by Taylor and popped the ball free. Back up it goes to Nagel. Nagel over center. Harker trying to work against her. As Christie comes up with it. Christie for Halifax rolls off. Halifax with control again. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Under 4 minutes left in the game. We got a penalty coming here to Sackville as Mullen picks up the ball, and we got yet another high sticking call to the Wolves with 3:52 left in the third period, where Halifax has it well in hand at 13-6 is the score, and it'll go to a 4-on-4 for a minute 40. At which time Halifax will go on the power play. So what do we got out there? We got 4-on-4 is Cormier for Halifax. Walks the ball up. Passes it off for Baker. Pass again up top for Lorette. Down low for Cormier. Cormier across the crease for Baker. Hard shot in, saved by Martin. Martin scoops that up. Martin now lays that up. Bouncing ball. Picked up by Cormier on the move. Cormier loses the ball. Picks it up again. Cormier just looking to slow this down as we got a minute left in the first penalty of the 4-on-4. Passed across to Hope. Now Baker trying to get in again. Ball gets knocked into the crease. Kept out of the net by Martin. Martin now. She was looking to send that all the way down the floor, but that's picked off by Cormier. Cormier trying to catch Baker in behind. Bouncing ball off the wall. Bounces back out to center. Lorette keeps it from going over center. Lorette coming in for Halifax now. That's knocked out by Mullen. Lorette plays it back up top for Jollymore. Jollymore, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Jollymore plays it in soft for Imaggio. Imaggio, shot goes wide, and that'll be it for the shot clock. So the Wolves will get a free ball at center. Or will they get it? Yeah. Van Bilzen will start us off from there. 2:18 left. As Van Bilzen rolls in, gets to Singer in tight, shot, save. That's Jollymore behind the Halifax net. Jollymore looking to come out now. Hovey challenging that. Van Bilzen picks off that pass. Van Bilzen, her pass goes off a stick wide. Picked up by Taylor for Halifax. As Halifax rolls off a few checks. Parker steals the ball. Cross just in behind Hovey. Pass comes off the boards. Hovey comes up with it. Minute 36 left as Hovey takes a hard knock there from Taylor. Hovey passes over to Coffin. Coffin in with the shot. And a save by Nagel. As Jollymore gets the ball, but immediately pressed into the boards by Harker and Coffin. Dietrich coming in looking for that ball. As it's a free ball to the Wolves. As Halifax put it in the crease. Looking to catch. Jeez, right out of the box is Davis. Up with the ball for Halifax. Davis heading back down the floor. Dietrich and Hovey keeping her to the outside. Davis plays it back up top. Pass into Christie. She's hit right away. Now Baker up with it. Ball popped free. Hart doing a good job popping the ball free and drawing the call. And the Wolves get the ball. Hart all the way down the floor looking to catch Coffin. Down into the zone. Coffin will pick that up now. 42 seconds left in the game. Coffin drives to the net. That'll be a crease violation as and a save for Nagel, as it'll be a free ball. Baker will start Halifax off as Halifax plays it up over center, plays it into the zone. Loose ball coming in. Christie in after it. Picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton now looking to come out of the zone. McPherson sets the pick. Hamilton gets out over center. 18 seconds left in the game, as I believe both teams are just ready to have this one finish. Bouncing ball. Hamilton will pick that up. Wolves would just love to have one more at the end. Loose ball right in front. And that is it. Halifax 13, Sackville 6 in this.
Final score remains 13, Wolves 6.
As Halifax went on a run, then just kept it going for the rest of the game. The Wolves will take some time to learn from this one. And I believe the next game will be on the road. So I think that's from Muscadaw, on Saturday, I believe, is the next game. We'll have that one on Facebook Live, and you won't see the great production here by the folks at Maritime Athletic Profiles. But hope everybody had as much fun watching this as we had bringing it to you. And until next time, everybody, thank you for your support of minor sport, especially female lacrosse. Until next time, we'll see you then. Thanks, everybody.
Sam.
Hey, Mom.
Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished practice.
Your showcase has been cancelled.
They canceled it? But how will they see me play?
We saw your video and loved it. Welcome to the team.
Athletes train to persevere. Success can still be achieved even when the odds are against you. I use media to reach success. Fight for your dreams. You've got this.